I wasn't gonna make a video on this, but I just have to kind of vent out a bit. So, Rousey is returning UFC 207, I believe it is, to face Amanda Nunes for the title. The preferential treatment that is being given to these high value and big draw names is fucking ridiculous. I mean, Conor McGregor, I can understand a little bit more because he's winning. He's the champion right now. Yes, I'm getting annoyed with Conor McGregor, but if he keeps on winning, I can kind of understand it. Ronda Rousey is becoming a fucking bitch. I mean, she is a definition of a bully right now. You know, when she was dominating the women's division, and I have nothing personal against her. It's just from a fan's perspective. When she was on top and, you know, dominating all these women, beating them in a minute, and she took them all high ground, and she was talking shit, getting up in everybody's face. She finally loses, and she goes in hiding. She goes on fucking Ellen, I think it was, and she talks about how she wanted to quit UFC, but she stayed in because she wanted to have. Oh no, she wanted to kill herself, but she didn't because she wanted to have her boyfriend's baby. Could you imagine a guy doing that? I'm just saying. Could you imagine John Jones after getting suspended for using PEDs, which it looks like now it's Cialis. I mean, everyone knows he was using it anyways, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, could you imagine him going on Jimmy Fallon and being like, man, I wanted to kill myself, but you know what, I really had to impregnate my girl. Are you fucking kidding me? What a bitch. I can't stand her. And then, when she gets absolutely dominated, her boxing gets absolutely exposed from Holly Holm. Man, I was praying Holly Holm could defend the title a few times so they would have to give it up against Holm. But no, she waits out all these months, not forced to fight. And when she finally comes back after months, she gets a title shot? Are you fucking kidding me? Jose Aldo, who had dominated that division for a decade, he was an incredible champion. He gets obliterated by Conor McGregor within, you know, one punch. Which, by the way, Ronda Rousey got beat exactly like Aldo in terms of just pure domination. Now, Ronda Rousey, she just got dominated. Aldo just got hit with one punch. Aldo loses, and they never give him a title shot. They don't give him his rematch. They just move Conor McGregor on to non-title defenses, which I'm pissed at as well. But Ronda Rousey waits all these months, hiding from cameras, doesn't want to do interviews, and when she comes back, she gets a fucking title shot? And everybody knew this is what she was doing. She was waiting to get an easier opponent for the title. Are you kidding me? She gets absolutely exposed for her stand-up. She waits and waits and waits. Oh no, yeah, I've told Ronda Rousey that she can come back whenever she wants. Are you fucking kidding me? The preferential treatment is getting ridiculous. And it's getting to the point where I'm not even excited for a Ronda match because of the preferential treatment. Like, if she wins that fight, I won't care. I will not care. She didn't earn it. I'm getting to that point with Conor. Again, it's a little different because he just came off a Diaz win. And that's another thing. He loses, Conor McGregor wins, and they don't give a rematch to Aldo. Even after Aldo beat Edgar, they don't give the rematch. But Conor McGregor loses to Diaz. Immediately, they schedule a rematch. And then Conor McGregor wins it. And Nate Diaz said, yeah, sure, let's do it, I don't care. Nate Diaz said in the post-fight interview he's willing to cut down to whatever weight class it was that Conor wanted to fight in. But it's not going to happen. You know why? Because Dana White doesn't want Conor McGregor's status to get ruined by Diaz beating him. That's why Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz both said, yeah, let's do it. You know, I honestly didn't expect Diaz to accept, but it's the fucking Diaz brothers. They don't care. They're idiots in a good way. You know, I love them. They'll fight anytime, anywhere. And that's not going to happen. Why? Because of the preferential treatment. Dana White doesn't want Conor's reputation to get killed by Diaz. It's ridiculous. So you're saying Rousey doesn't have to prove that she can fight again? Oh no, you know what? You take months and months and months. I mean, how long has it been? I honestly don't even know. I haven't even been keeping track. I don't even give a shit about her. You know, now she was never my favorite to begin with, but I never hated her. And it's at the point where I'm almost actively rooting against her because of the preferential treatment. This is ridiculous. They put her up against Nunes, who just won the title. I mean, I hope Nunes fucking knocks her ass out. I hope so. And I don't even like Nunes. I'm just at the point where this preferential treatment needs to fucking stop. And you know what? I agree with Aldo. If they're gonna give preferential treatment to some people, fucking leave the company. You know, there's been a lot of things wrong with the UFC lately. You know, it's all started with, you know, not paying the fighters enough money. They need a fucking union. The amount of money that goes to UFC fighters as opposed to other sports is ridiculous. Hockey, basketball, NFL, NBA, or not NBA, baseball, almost a 50-50 split between players and the teams. In UFC, it's a 20% to the fighters. They're not getting paid much. Now they have this Adidas branding sponsorship coming in. So now the fighters can't even bring in endorsement and sponsorships to make money that you're not paying them full what you should be paying them. Now they can't make money outside of the fight. And I think that's what's holding up GSP from coming back. He doesn't want to do that at all. So you get that, and now on top of all this money whoring that Dana White and the UFC is doing, now they're giving preferential treatment like they have never done before. This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, where's the Dana White that came out after the GSP Hendrick fight, I think it was, and said that's bullshit. GSP didn't win that fight. Where the hell is that Dana White right now? I mean, fuck. There's been reports of him selling off pieces of the company. Whether I believe him or not, fucking, we need somebody who's going to be fair to the fighters. Mark Hunt is now leaving, or threatening to leave because of the PED situation. The company's just all sorts of fucked up right now. And it sucks, because now they're finally gaining more mainstream attention. They're a new company, a new sport. You know, I agree. If they're not paying you well, if something's wrong in the company, fucking threaten to leave. I am backing up Aldo and Mark Hunt. This company needs to change. This is fucking ridiculous. Giving fucking Rousey a title shot after she got obliterated by Holly Holm.